Welcome back to Midco Sports Tonight. Well, for golf fans around the country, all attention will be on Augusta, Georgia this week with the Masters starting on Thursday. But for fans around here, there was some big buzz about a former North Dakota State University player who turned in a top 10 finish on the LPGA Tour over the weekend. She was Amy Anderson when she was at North Dakota State. She's now Amy Olson. And for more on her story, we welcome Jody Norstedt from our West Fargo office. And Jody, this was the first major of the year on the LPGA Tour, and her top 10 finish all the more impressive because of that fact, right?
Yeah, it really is, Tom. And for Amy, this really reinforces her confidence because this was the third straight week when she placed in the top 40. She tied for 11th 2 weeks ago and then had a 39th place finish last week at the Kia Classic. So she's put together some good rounds in both of those tournaments, but over the weekend she really played some consistent golf, was in second place heading into the final round. So she was going to sleep on Saturday night thinking, boy, I really have a shot to win this thing. And she got to play golf in the final pairing then on Sunday, which really made for some crazy travel plans for her husband, a name Missouri Valley football fans are familiar with, former NDSU standout linebacker Grant Olson. Olson, of course, an assistant now with the Indiana State football program, and had some recruits in this weekend, but hopped on a 6 a.m. flight Sunday morning to be in Southern California on Easter Sunday. Here he is. What a moment for the two of them. This is a highlight coming up here from Saturday's third round. Amy knocks home the birdie putt on hole 12. This got her to 11 under. She ended up shooting a 4 under 68, identical to her second round. That's what put her in the final pairing on Sunday, in which she slipped up just a bit. She was one over through the front nine and then bogeyed 11 before getting some birdies to close and clinching the top 10 finish. I think that final round in itself proved a lot about her confidence, Tom, because you think in years past, a few things start going downhill and it can really snowball on a young golfer. But give Amy credit, she recovered and got that top 10 finish by tying for 9th place. So a nice finish for Amy and a nice payday as well.
Yeah, great story. So, I mean, that's what people are thinking of. How much does 9th place pay you in a tournament like this?
Yeah, Amy did pretty well for herself this weekend by earning $55,000 for that 9th place finish. Not bad for 4 rounds of golf in California. And that was also the biggest paycheck she's earned from a tournament, and it was her third career top 10 finish. The winner, if you're curious, Pernilla Lindbergh, took home $420,000 and of course gets a 5-year exemption on the LPGA Tour. So that would have been huge for Anderson. But now Amy's career, I should say Olson, as now she's of course married. But her career earnings are now up to $520,000, and she's starting her 5th season, which is on pace to maybe be her best.
Yeah, turned pro in 2013, right, and then was married. They were just married last year, I believe, so it is Amy Olson now, Amy Anderson in her playing days at North Dakota State. But 5th year now as a pro, and you mentioned that she was playing really well at the beginning of this season. Is this the year maybe where she really takes off in her professional career?
Well, I hope so. I mean, she's such a great athlete to cover, such a personable individual. I know she has a ton of fans from around here, especially those who grew up watching her play at Oxbow Country Club. She grew up with a golf course right in her backyard, and a few weeks ago she said she's made some changes to her game over the last 2 years and that she's really starting to see those pay off. And it would be great to see her in the hunt week after week. She got a pretty good amount of TV time over the weekend, and I remember all the way back to when she was an amateur in 2011. She qualified for the U.S. Women's Open in Colorado Springs and was leading it as an 18-year-old. After day one, thanks to rain suspending play, she quickly became a fan favorite out there. To this day, it was one of my favorite things personally to cover, but she has that fan-friendly personality. I think she's great for the game of golf, and we'll see if this is her time to really break out. She's trending in the right direction, that's for sure.
All right, yeah, always fun to watch when you know somebody. And a lot of people in North Dakota and around here, they know her personally, so this is great to watch. And we wish her the best the rest of this season. Thanks a lot, Jody. We'll see you coming up in a little bit in head-to-head.
All right, you bet.
All right, Jody Norstedt in West Fargo, and congrats to Amy Olson on that great finish over the weekend. And news on another North Dakota State athlete, this one just finishing up his career with the Bison. A.J. Jacobson has been named to the 2017-18 Senior Class Award First Team. A class stands for celebrating loyalty and achievement for staying in school. Jacobson is one of just 5 players in the country to earn these honors. Actually earned his undergrad degree last year and he is now working on his master's degree. AJ has plans to go to dental school when all is said and done. So congrats on an outstanding athletic and academic career to AJ Jacobson at North Dakota State. Well, Diamond sports are coming up next. Summit League baseball already a third of the way through the regular season. Summit League softball just getting going. Highlights coming up next.